Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. College Readiness and Success Summit was held today to get high school students and parents ready for college life and applications. Hosted by the College Station, high school students Phil Madison College Goodman South Campus. The annual summit provides resources on admissions, scholarships, and success strategies. With this being the 5th year of the event, founder Dr. Derek Johnson says it's all about preparing students for their futures and honoring Dr. King's legacy.
Dr. Martin Luther King was all about equality, right? And ensuring that, those who might not have access to certain resources have access to those resources. And so that's sort of the spirit of the MLK College Summit.
Other event partners that help make this happen are Edgewood College, Alpha Phi Alpha Madison Alumni Chapter, and the Urban League of Greater Madison.